What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Finance. Today we're going to be going over Boeing stock. Is Boeing a buy right now? What analysts are saying, and going over the charts. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, and with that, let's jump right into it. So Boeing is a stock that has had a pretty wild 5 years. For the most part, they were very solid and had a good run up. Then things happened with some of their aircrafts and system glitches, which I won't get into here, but let's just say that caused the stock to take a little bit of a hit, I think sometime in 2018. It wasn't until recently, with everything going on with the coronavirus, that Boeing really tanked, raising the question, is now a good time to buy? Well, let's find out. So if we take a look at the Boeing chart, you'll see here that they took a massive hit with everything going on with the coronavirus. At one point, even going back to their 2007, 2008-ish highs, which is really mind-blowing if you think about it. If we zoom in a bit here to just the 5-year chart, you'll see that they had a pretty good run-up starting sometime in 2016 or early 2017, which took them from about $160 a share to a high of $440 per share, before kind of falling down and then trading sideways for a little while before eventually completely tanking thanks to the coronavirus. As of making this video, they are at $143 per share. Now, let's go over some arguments for and against Boeing, and then I will give you my opinion on whether I think it is a buy right now. First, let's go over the bearish argument. The 737 MAX remains grounded for the moment, which will be an overhang on the stock until an airworthiness directive is issued. Boeing's biggest customers, airlines, are highly cyclical businesses. Although Boeing uses its massive backlog to actively manage revenue cyclicity, a prolonged downturn would reduce demand. Aircraft development is notoriously susceptible to development delays and cost overruns. Although Boeing has historically managed these pitfalls, it is possible that Boeing will face these in the future. Now, let's go over the bullish argument, or the argument in favor of Boeing. Boeing has a large backlog that covers several years of production for the most popular aircraft, which gives us confidence in aggregate demand for aerospace products. Boeing is well positioned to benefit from emerging market growth in revenue passenger kilometers and a robust developed market replacement cycle over the next 2 decades. We expect that commercial airframe manufacturing will remain a duopoly over the foreseeable future. We think that customers will not have many options other than continuing to rely on incumbent aircraft suppliers. So, in my opinion, personally, I think that there is actually a lot of potential upside for Boeing at its current price. As of making this video, we are no longer at the bottom, but we are still a long way from the top. Of course, past performance isn't necessarily a good indicator of the future, but I think it goes to show what kind of potential this stock has at its current price. Now, take this all with a grain of salt, because who knows what the future holds. With all these unemployment claims and everything going on with the economy, we could very well see Boeing drop down even farther, but at its current price, it might not be so bad of a buy. Not to mention, Boeing is included in the government bailout, which will help them stay afloat before things go back to normal. In an article by Investor's Place, they claim that Boeing is one of those companies that are simply too big to fail, and that they expect airlines will see a jump in stock price sooner rather than later. Who knows what the future holds, but as of making this video, I think that Boeing is certainly a buy. Be sure to click the link on screen to check out our review of Delta stock and whether that is a good buy. With that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.